barrels side by side.
Yeah, I'm sure if you look hard enough, you can find some Kyber pass, like, welded
Most of them
together
are
or
over
something.
under from the looks of things. No, I'm actually seeing like professionally produced ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're an over under and they break to the side. It's just looking like how they make them.
When one grenade is not enough, but like a rotating, 20 millimeter grenade launcher is too much. It's like the ultimate precise grenade launching.
Is there too much? I mean, is there really a too much in grenade launchers?
Someone made a grenade launcher with only 2 rounds in it, so apparently.
Clearly.
Where's this all from?
Okay, we're almost completely online. It's one of the. It's like I'm powering up a spaceship. Like, all right, we have to pull this lever and then press this button and then flick on our turn signals, roll the window up.
I'd actually like to see a spaceship that has like roll down windows.
That was a joke in fucking Futurama where they had basically a space limo that the robot mafia would drive, and they would hang outside of it with their windows down and shoot with laser guns. I thought it was just the dumbest shit that they were doing drive-bys on spaceships.
That same thing on Spaceballs with the Winnebago thing.
Yeah.
Blarf liked to put his head out the window.
Right. Lovely, lovely. But yes, we are in Night City. 2045! Well, actually, no. We're in Night City, but we're actually not in Night City because the party has gone to the city of Monterey, which is more Northern California, and are attempting to steal a gaggle of dolphins from an aquarium. So, the problem, however, is that these days aquariums are basically federal conservative sites, and as such, you're basically attacking a federal bank. It's extremely guarded, extremely protected, and you're not allowed to pet the seals. They pet back.
Is that a good pet or a bad pet?
We also mentioned that they had an incident with a manatee with a shotgun.
Yeah, a manatee went rogue in the office one day.
They had to mop up Carl with a mop. Like, that was all that was left of him. So much rage in such a flabby body.
His flabby meat body. And
And,
thus, the party sits in a myriad of cheap to not so cheap apartments where they've been plotting and plotting. And apparently also buying things. You guys sent me a lot of lists.
Well, I think we were still on.
We were on Drift Nation.
Drift Nation, so we were planning on.
Well, you still have the apartments there. I'm just saying that yes. What want to go through these lists because you're buying a bunch of equipment from a nomad family that runs a aircraft carrier submarine base. Rasta Nation.
Yeah, I have a few things that I don't know the cost of because they're not really in the book, like wetsuits.
Buy it as fashion.
Like our fashion level.
Yeah, just use the same price as the equivalents. Just it's a wetsuit version that only looks cool when you're wetsuiting. Because after all, some people have really nice wetsuits. Some people have poor people wetsuits.
Then there's waterproof carryalls. I didn't know if that'd be more expensive or less expensive than the regular carryalls.
Different brand, same price.
And rebreathers. Those weren't in the book.
Isn't there some kind of filtration mask that you can buy?
Anti-smog mask.
Yeah, but that's not for water. Yeah.
Well, how much is it?
Cheap.
It's
'Cause I
like
was-
50 eddies.
Yeah. I
All right,
was
then yeah,
considering
50
buying
eddies,
one.
and you can get a scuba mask.
Then there's as much explosives as we can reasonably carry. So, is that 20 pounds per person? 30 pounds per person?
I don't think we're gonna need that much explosives. I mean, because we're not planning on putting a bomb in every single exhibit.
You know, it's one of those things. If you have to come back with explosives, that's better than being there and not having enough. Like, I don't know, maybe 10 pounds a person, so like between 40 and 80 pounds of explosives.
Yeah. Also, just remember our budget.
Well, I have more than enough money for anything because of the gangster jewelry.
So I was running upstairs to grab the rule book to double check my pricing.
All right. Because a lot of what's on there is under 100 eddies, which is stuff that you can just go to a vendit or buy. All of that is... So, I might as well go through this because we have a new player. Everything in Cyberpunk Red is basically regulated by price level, where the more expensive something is, the harder it is to actually get it. So just because you have the money for something doesn't mean you can just walk down the street and buy a Lamborghini. You have to actually track down a Lamborghini or know someone who can.
That's where fixers come in.
Mm-hmm.
EMP grenades. Those are 500 eddies a pop.
Yep.
So on this Drift Nation ship, will there be a guy selling exotic explosives?
Yep. I could, yeah. There's a section because the night market here, you can pretty rest assuredly find weapons, explosives, armor, a lot of foods. Yeah.
You can actually buy fresh fish here.
Yeah.
Here we go. So yeah, I'll
The
just
Fijis.
I'm gonna go ahead and just subtract that from my subtract 2,000 from my my monies just to get those EMP grenades.
There you go.
Is that guy gonna have like just plastic explosives that we can buy?
But when you say just past plastic explosives, like how much volume are we talking here?
I guess it's more like we're gonna buy what he's willing to sell us. Like if he's only willing to sell us like a couple of bricks, then we'll just buy that. But like if he has 10, 20 or more pounds, then we'll buy that too.
So apparently he has a lot of the stuff. He's you walk by a booth and you're like, hey, you got any plastic explosives? And he's like, man, what don't I have? I've got bricks, I've got clays, I've got about 11 pounds of this stuff, man.
I will buy all 11 pounds then.
Oh shit, man. All right, let's start packaging this up. And that you do. He starts like putting them in little baggies for you, like you'd buy them on the streets, and soon you have
Can I
basically
try
a stack that you could just put in a carryall.
Can I try like a business check to get a good price on them?
I thought there's a.
Yeah, you can, but keep in mind that this guy is a fixer and knows what he's doing.
Oh, that was the wrong roll. Sorry. Oh, it's the same stats. So.
There's a trading skill if you want to. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I specifically asked for business.
Yeah, I know.
He still beat me though.
Yeah, because he goes, man, I'd love to give you a deal, bro, but I've got to buy this from other people, and they charge me in bulk, man. Like, I wish I could give you a deal, man, but I just can't.
So what am I gonna end up paying for that?
The street price, I'm pretty sure. What's
I don't think it's in the book. That's why I was asking.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
only grenades and stuff. There's no like
I could have swore there's
sharp or
actually
anything.
like explosives listed out in the book somewhere. Hold on.
Would
could've
be a
swore.
surprise considering the game.
Well,
Like
I mean, there's
how-
a lot of explosives, but they're like ammunition or grenades. I don't know if there's just lump plastic explosives that there's a price listed for.
99.
There might be. I might have missed it.
Oh yeah. One thing I want to do. I mentioned I was going to do this last time. I'm going to dump points into demolitions.
Right.
Mhm.
It's
Lovely.
going to be
I mean, I guess I don't know if it makes sense to
120
do,
IP.
like,
So
a
100
pound
IP,
to be
yeah.
the price of a grenade, or like I don't know how you want to do it. I don't see it.
I'm looking. Hmm. Okay. Okay then, yeah, so I guess we'll treat it like an exotic grenade.
So 500 eddies.
Yeah.
So for 11 pounds, that's 5,500 eddies.
Wait, where are you getting the 500 from?
Because we're buying 11.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go.
Oh, is it 500 for the 11? Did you do the math, or did you just?
Yeah, 'cause,
500 for one? I'm trying to look where you found that number. Search.
500 is for one exotic grenade, like EMP ammunition or something. I think.
What?
EMP or neurotoxin grenades.
Yeah, then it would be 500 times 11,
Okay.
and 5,500 for the stack.
You, Sean.
Then I think the only things left I had were I think I guess an infrared night scope. I asked because it's 500 eddies, so it's not your normal. It's not 100 eddies, so I don't know if you can keep that from a vendor.
Oh, yeah.
No, but you can get it from this market.
All right, and then the very last thing would be, I was gonna buy memory chips just to establish that I could get an excessive amount of data. I don't know if that makes sense to you or you'd allow that.
It's weird and awkward because the files, yeah, you can put them on memory chips, but if you're trying to like steal whole servers, you can't put that on a memory chip.
What about 30 memory chips?
Well, yeah, I don't want to get whole servers. I just if I don't know if there was a way to establish that I could get more than normal, but not like a ludicrous amount. Because that's why we're going in here for data. So I just wanted to see if there was like a preparation I could make, something I could purchase, so that
Files already don't really cost you any room or anything like that.
Okay, if it's not really a thing, then we won't worry about it.
All right.
Yeah. Then
The only thing I was gonna check for was, for chloral hydrate.
Oh god, the gun wars fucking begin.
I said, would that be basically a vial of poison?
Yep.
You could get sleep ammunition, I think.
The squirt gun is separate.
Okay, so I'll buy 500. Nah. You know, I'll just stuff it. Who needs it? It's gonna be that much of a pain to get my hands on. Might as well just not worry about it.
And also, I'm referencing a campaign where the characters basically devolved to knowing chemistry, so they mixed drugs with DSO or whatever, which basically it makes it so any chemical can just immediately get past your skin, and it takes effect very quickly. So what they did is they loaded up squirt guns with the DMSO or whatever, and like lethal drugs and shit. So it got to the point where there were like flying drones squirting the solution around, and people were wearing like suits and using conventional guns to destroy the suits. It basically derailed the entire campaign, and that's why I'm like, I
was literally thinking of syringes I could use for like just knocking a person out, because that was all I was thinking.
Okay.
Because chloral hydrate is marketed as a sedative for people who are going crazy in like an asylum.
I see.
All right. I think it's my turn, right? Or
You don't get a turn. You're too rich. Rich people don't get a turn.
I did need to check if we were
technically, Helvey is richer than me, so.
if we were planning on going today with Steven, or if we're planning on going with or without Steven, because then I need to know if I need to buy 5 wetsuits or 4 wetsuits.
Let's buy as if he was going to be here.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
Just so we can say that, yeah, he was just sitting in the crate, essentially waiting for his signal.
All right, then I'm gonna end up dropping 11,140 eddies.
Delicious.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be a loss of money for us.
Just to get you.
Oh yeah,
The
no.
The thirst for revenge.
Yeah, at this point,
Ooh.
I've forgotten why we're doing it, and I'm just like doing it to do it.
No, we're here to. the whole point of this was to get information that we could use to pin down where sketchy Salvador is, so we could actually trap him.
So of course this means kidnapping his accountant.
Well, we did much worse than kidnap his accountant.
No, his accountant set himself on fire.
Well, I mean,
No,
the
his
Dolphin
accountant is currently in an aquarium that you're about to
That
attack.
was one of his accountants.
One of them. There was a human one like a couple months ago that we captured, and he like brain burned himself on searches. Like.
Oh yeah, he
Okay.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had to
Chin
like.
wouldn't let me kill him, so he brain burned himself.
Nice.
I wouldn't put it past the mob to have like a kill switch and a remote kill switch on an accountant.
Yeah, but we're pretty sure he killed himself because he knew what would happen if they got him, and he was pretty sure they were gonna catch him.
Okay.
But yeah, sorry, Wade,
Everyone?
for interrupting. I finished all my stuff.
Add-
That's voiceful.
Everyone, add a scrambler, descrambler, and radio comm to your inventory.
Oh yeah.
I'm
yeah.
buying them. I'm buying enough for the whole family.
Including
shit.
me?
Sorry.
Yeah.
We haven't met you in character, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't know
yeah,
who
I
you
know.
are yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay,
wondering.
Well, I have bought 5 wetsuits, so everyone gets a wetsuit, a waterproof carry-all, and a rebreather, and I have an extra set just in case we randomly run into someone that we might meet in the future.
There you go.
Waterproof,
I already got a scrambler, descrambler.
Carry-all.
Fine, we didn't want to give you one either.
Okay, then I'll give
I'm
myself
just
back.
saying, I have it. If I could take another one, sure, fine.
Scrambler, descrambler.
It's just that my
Radio comm.
I'll just turn it back in. No, I'll just have a spare one just in case.
I mean, a spare one is always a good idea.
Especially if it means if I can like just plug it into the comm system and start using it to just mess with the comms.
Oh yeah, if you ran into their security equipment and just gently plug that in and mess with a few settings, make that run through it. Ooh, delicious.
Just start blasting K-pop through the comms.
Oh no.
Oh, and Serge, I have 2 things I need you to do.
I do have a music player.
I need you to repair my suit and install my scope.
Got it. I'll roll a tech check since we do have down. We're basically gonna have to keep putting this off until I refurbish the drone.
We have the programming for the drone.
No, I mean
Okay.
what I mean is repaint it and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
We don't want just some random drone scuttling in there. It has to look like it comes from someplace.
Absolutely. Gotta make it look like a Bezos carrier or something.
All right. Yeah,
I'm not sure why they
the-
didn't retroactively add in like a fake Amazon into the Cyberpunk setting. I feel like they should have done that.
Mm.
Jeff Bezos and his drone army.
Because that's something that I feel like people often forget in Cyberpunk is that they're supposed to be like above the traffic layer. There's this layer of air traffic that's exclusively courier drones buzzing and flitting around with like tiny to huge packages. And by the way, if I was driving on those streets, I would be terrified that randomly like a stray bullet would take out a drone and would land on my car. That's like driving behind a gravel truck. Like paranoia intensifies. 'Cause don't you have that fear, like when you drive behind shit like that you're like, oh god, all it takes is one breeze and suddenly I have gravel on my car.
Oh god, don't even get me started.
Yep, I agree with that.
I also bought gloves for everyone, like fingered gloves, not fingerless.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put those in the same. I'm gonna say gloves cost about as much as shoes.
Yeah, that's about right.
So 100 eddies, 100 eddies a pair.
Oh, it depends on your style.
Or actually no, it's gonna be
What
generic.
style of wetsuits did you get? Generic?
Generic chic. Yeah, cause
Right
'cause
on.
I rolled for my thing and it came out as generic chic.
So yeah, okay then it's 20 a pair for going generic. So I'll be 100 eddies.
Lovely.
Yeah, and when I added up the wetsuits, I did a pair of tops and bottoms. That's how I did the math.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna switch out to. With my leftover money, I'm actually gonna buy Urban Flash.
Dear.
For your wetsuit.
No, like just for my
Oh.
clothes, because I've been wearing generic chic. So I'm gonna get like the pop collar, like a samurai concert T-shirt and leather pants.
Excellent. Any other shopping for you rich bastards?
I still have to do mine.
Formerly rich.
All right,
Yeah, we
hit
can
me,
use this, sorry.
hit me, Cicero, hit me.
I want to get a dart gun, which is 100 EV.
You don't already have a dart gun? I thought by now you already had one of every exotic weapon sitting in your penthouse.
No, I only have a streaker and a microwaver.
That's right. Those are the two you have.
Only.
Only.
Yeah, I buy dart gun and 10 sleep darts, so which is 500.
Yep.
And 50 armor piercing darts, which is 500 also.
Do they make AP darts?
I don't think.
Yeah, they said it loads non-basic arrows, so armor piercing is also non-basic, right?
Right, but it'll say if you can. Oh wait, no, yeah, it says all except shotgun shells. You can indeed get armor piercing arrows.
Yeah. And also
Or-
the air
or
pistol, which is 100,
Dirties.
100
Uh,
eddies.
I'm also getting 10 pairs of handcuffs.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm wondering if I need to. I'm gonna roll to see if they're going to be fuzzy and pink.
Alright.
It depends on
Okay.
availability.
Oh boy.
I'm kind of glad I have my.
You can just get
stun
zip
gun.
cuffs. Like zip cuffs aren't that hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we want something that can't be defeated by a pin.
You could blow their legs off. I
We're
mean,
actually
they
gonna
can't. They
try and
can't.
not kill everybody.
Hey, they can't run if you blow off their kneecaps.
I have a stun gun.
Yeah, I did purchase that for myself because their stun guns are only 100 eddies.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
And finally the 5 vials of CH, and that's a 13 resist drugs check or get knocked out.
Oh wow. Okay.
Face. I got your face. I got your face.
I'm sorry. Who said that? I don't know who said that. I have no idea who that could have been.
I've got a
Well.
cat sticking his face into my spine, so.
Oh, okay. Lovely. Anything else, Wei Chen?
Yeah, an air pistol, which is 100, and
Oh my
100
God.
acid rounds, which is also 100. And also I want to get some cyberware, which is they are all below 500 eddies. Is it possible on the carrier, or do I need to go somewhere else?
There's definitely like a river doc that runs a tattoo parlor that you dip in. Like, do you do Cybe? He's like, oh, I do Cybe, and he starts pulling out his boxes, and he's got his ripper hand.
So yeah, I'm going to get a cyber RDO suite for 500 with the options amplified hearing, scrambler, descrambler, and radio communicator.
Okay.
Alright.
Getting some new ears. Sounds good.
Do I roll for humanity loss right now, or
Yeah.
okay? Well, this is roll. This
You
is a
roll for humanity loss? It's not automatic?
Oh, it's
No.
automatic, but you get to decide. You get to learn how much you lose.
yeah.
Yeah, I think the book allows you to handle it like by taking a static amount or rolling for it, but I think we've always rolled for it.
Well, no, the
Yeah.
static amount. So I looked it up. It turns out the static amount is what you take if you're doing character creation, and all other times you're supposed to roll for it.
Oh.
Okay. I took my penalty as that static amount when for character creation then.
All right, yeah, you're good.
I did it backwards and it worked out for me. I ended up rolling less, I think, in character creation than what the static amount was.
Cause yeah, I'll let you roll. Cause I roll it on character creation sometimes because I'm like, I wonder how much this is gonna set me back.
I mean,
But,
I have the cyber audio suite with the voice stress analyzer, which told me in the book was humanity lost a 10.
Yeah, that's about right.
So this is for the cyber audio suite. Whoa,
Uh,
shit.
Oof.
Whoa!
All right, so
Wait,
I
is it 2D?
find-
It's 2d6. You should have just
Yeah.
asked me to. Ah, wait, no, that would have taken me a little bit of time.
Yeah. It's
Ouch. Boxcars, dude.
well, hopefully I get this luck in traveler character creation.
I know, right? Could
is
could this be my social status? Can I be a Baron automatically?
yeah, or amplified.
Can I not go to prison?
Oh, man, it's just hitting you with it today.
All right. The other
Mmm.
two is.
You
they're
gonna
also,
join? You gonna
Bro.
join me in the madness?
Do
That counts as one, I think.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's a minimum of one, but it
Well,
doesn't do.
I'm gonna deduct this.
He's a
Well,
poor guy. These rolls.
my character sheet is loading. Okay, let's see. 12, 13, 14. Okay. Wait, hold on. 17. Yeah.
Are these things that gotta be installed in pairs? Because if they're installed in pairs, I think you have to roll for both of them.
Yeah. If
doesn't say,
well, no, it's audio.
No,
It's
yeah.
automatically paired.
Yeah.
Okay.
They assume that you're not going to be a lunatic and only buy one ear.
36. Yep.
Talk to my silver side.
Yeah, I guess it's different than eyes because some people do just get one eye.
Mm-hmm.
I started with only one eye.
Yeah, because for eyes, some options requires 2 eyes, some don't. So yeah.
Yeah. Like if you want to run virtuality, you have to have both eyes. Which I think it's worth it because otherwise I feel like you look sus as hell walking around with your VR goggles on like, hello, I am normal citizen.
I am totally not hacking you.
Yeah,
I am
I think the only time I've
be
openly
at
done
ease,
it
citizen.
around, yeah, the only time I've openly done it in front of someone was with a store clerk, and mine was standing right there with a shotgun, so I didn't really care.
The other time you did it was in the bar, which is why the Tiger Claws are mad at us.
Oh, but well, yeah, it's fine. I brain
You
burned
basically
your-
just slipped in there wearing a full bodysuit and just laid back. and then
That was pretty good.
killed the DJ with your mind.
I nearly got killed by the Soviet.
That's
Kraken.
telekinesis, Kyle.
By the communist Kraken.
Oh yeah, you did almost die to a communist Kraken and did a soft oil job.
No, I think the communist Kraken was in the. I guess maybe I fought. There was like a couple of weeks there where I fought like a Kraken every time.
Yeah, no, there was a
I think
DJ
there was a
Kraken.
Kraken in the Japanese place too.
I think
It
that
was
like
a
music
samurai.
Kraken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samurai.
Yeah, no, the communist Kraken was definitely in the soft oil job.
Indeed. But anything else, Wei Chen?
No, that's it.
All right. Then that's getting handled.
Roll for the drone.
Oh yeah, do your Morty repairs.
What would that be?
It's just to disguise the drone.
Tech air vehicle?
Okay.
Oh no.
I mean, that's a good roll for a crit fail.
So
I fuck up and I have to refurbish the drone.
So yeah, you're trying to refurbish the drone and make it look like a standardized shipping drone, because this one's pretty rugged and pretty rusted. It looks like a rogue drone, so you have to dull it up. Unfortunately, by the time you're done with it, you've realized that you've made it look like an edge runner drone, which is worse. So you're like, I gotta corp this thing up. So it's gonna take you more time and a little more material.
All right,
I.e.,
yeah, I'll have
like 20 eddies and spray paint or some shit. Nothing very expensive.
I'll burn another 100 eddies to patch up the rust holes.
There you go.
Because I thought I could do it with spray paint, but there was too much rust. There we go.
Indeed, as it takes you the better part of the day, but you've turned this into a drone that could pass for inspection and possibly even get in.
Surge.
Uh,
Surge.
Not a patch up armor.
Surge,
Huh?
Surge, repair
Surge.
my armor. Surge,
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm going to
Surge.
say. Yeah.
Army me, daddy. Surge.
Surge armor.
All right,
Yeah.
let me get out the sewing machine.
I don't know if the roll is different.
All
but
right,
I'm
putting up
2
a
points
dispenser
down.
here.
All right, it's basic tech for both.
And I need you to attach my IVR.
Oh, that I can do that on the trip there.
Surge, my
I can even
Mr.
do it.
Stud
Oh,
isn't
just do it
shooting
now.
straight.
Yeah, you could just do it now though.
Yeah, no, I'll just undo the weaver rails and just clip it on. It takes me like an hour
Yeah.
to get it zeroed.
Surge, my Mr. Stud isn't shooting straight. Fix it.
I don't think this character uses that, but maybe Wei Chin does.
But
Are you willing? Actually, I don't know if anyone who's actually willing to take humanity loss for that.
it's
I
fashion
don't
wear, I
think you
think.
have to.
I don't think it lost.
Yeah,
humanity to
I'm
have it,
pretty
yeah.
sure it's 0.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fashion wear. You can just get a Cyberdong. Cyberdong 2020.
I think it was in 2020 where you actually had to take humanity loss for those.
I think. Well, it's because people were selling fake ones. That's why that's why people's pants were blowing up.
That was a funny mission in 2077.
Yeah, well that's why they put the 2077 mission in is Jesse Cox cyber dick blows up. It's pretty funny.
His pants were literally on fire, and you had to
Yeah.
not run up for school children and stuff.
And if you call him back, he is apparently like some some playboy dude that like hangs out in clubs because they're like, look me up in the club, ciao. I'm like, God damn it. I could just imagine Jesse Cox doing that in the cyberpunk future, just going to clubs. But anywho, I'm pretty sure that's everything you boring people are doing. Let's talk about really interesting people like the media. So who do you work for? And yourself is an appropriate answer.
Well, that is a loaded question. And it depends on who you're asking. My Aurora works for a corporation broadcasting propaganda. She's a corporate idol type of thing. As a as an edge runner, she's actually goes under the name Paradox and runs and does pirate broadcasting, mainstream broadcasting to bring to light and try to take down corporates. So in which case she does work for herself.
I'm just trying to think what corporation she'd work for.
If any, a lot of medias are indie these days. Though there are, of course, still huge news corps. Controlling the message.
Yeah. Like N54.
Yep. Good old N54.
So on the outside, her public image is a bubbly idol who talks about how great the corporation is. And
I love it.
By the lovely soy green chips that are now out in your shelves.
Property of Petrochem.
Oh, I don't think we've had the kibble talk. By the way, in the cyberpunk future, most people eat what is called kibble, which is as delicious as it sounds. And if you're really affluent, it makes its own gravy. And it's sold by many different companies, but many have the opinion that Continental Brands makes the best. Though they possibly have been bribed and or tortured to do so we're not sure if we can really take their word for it. Yeah,
it's probably one of the things that I kind of advertise occasionally.
Probably.
Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking like Bachelor Chow from Futurama.
Yep. That's basically what it is. Hold on, let's... Because if I look up kibble in the book, kibble pack, 1 meal's worth of kibble, 10 eddies. But and it doesn't really say what it is. So let's look at the Cyberpunk wiki, because I'm sure they have every interesting kibble fact.
Yeah, everyone eats kibble and scop.
What the hell is scop?
Synthetic meat.
Oh, it's
like
what's for
vat-grown
dinner.
meat.
Oh, okay. So it's that synthetic meat I keep memeing about. Okay. Scop.
That's what, like in 2077.
Sounds like a street drug. Yo, you
Johnny 77 says he's got scop for brains.
Oh, he's saying he's got vat meat for brains. Okay.
Yeah, it has consistency of, well, shit.
Ew.
But most food that you buy on the streets is dressed up kibble and scop.
Damn it! I typed in Scop and it's trying to direct me to Skippy.
But yeah, it kind of looks like wormy ground beef.
Kibble.
Thought
Ad
you
for
were
Kibble,
going to
page
say
70.
The pink stuff that they make into the chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
It's basically what Scop sounds like. Yeah. Page 70.
I think
I
Wei
thought-
Chit has actually like escaped all of this.
Yeah, no, he
Continental-
actually buys.
Oh my
Good
god!
pre-pack.
It comes in a coffee bag. Continental Brands. Nice food, nice life. Pro Kibble, a treat to eat.
Yeah, I'm showing the audience the.
You can see that you really care. You've taken the time to have powerful cyber eyes installed just to read this TV. Oh, it's a meme. Okay. I thought that was actually like information.
Yeah, no. The actual like tiny one is just saying, "Thanks for reading this, Chumba."
Thanks for straining your eyes like a gimp. All right, let's move forward. So who do you think you work for, Aurora? A big corp, a minor corp, an indie corp, or yourself?
Probably. Publicly, I probably work for kind of a minor corp. I don't think I have enough prestige yet to get a job at a good corp.
That's
And
true.
besides, I'm not into it too much. I'm trying to bring the corpse down anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not Ziggurat, that's for sure.
Yeah, she'd be in the money if she was working for Ziggurat. Ziggurat, by the way, is basically the Facebook, MySpace conglomerate that so a really cool dude named Rake Bartmoss broke the internet, and now everyone uses what are called data pools that are miniature basically content creation pits that are like a super Facebook Twitter space that everyone uses through their phones, which are called agents.
Oh gosh, they even have like 1980s artwork of Bart Moss.
Mm-hmm. Then got a good idea of what your news corp is named, Aurora?
No. No, I never thought about it much.
Oh, but you have to have your call sign and you sign out like Channel 54. We think it so you don't have to.
How about the Rising Sun Corporation? As the sun rises over everything we own.
Oh my god, I just imagine like Rising Sun Corporation. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Ah, I see. So pro. I wonder if
Just-
a pro or Osaka.
That is the question. Like, is this? That
Is
might
this a-
be the big reveal. Is that they're Arasaka front?
Hmm.
Who knows?
It's not allowed to be in the U.S., but they're gonna try and creep in somehow.
Or like Soviet Union stuff, yeah, maybe.
That's the other thing is the Soviets aren't all too liked in America, but they'll still accept like soft oil and shit. It's complicated.
Savoy is the only company still selling oil.
I'll tell you what, they make a good car.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right. Helvey does drive a Savoy car.
Savoil 78, I think.
Savo Super 78.
Speedwagon
Hmm.
78.
Hmm.
With automatic driving.
That's right.
And only a small amount of previous owner's brains.
Yeah, that.
Only costs you a small amount of humanity to own that car.
Yeah, I think he
Let's,
did make a roll for humanity on that one.
Gonna take that spotlight. Let's shine that back on Aurora. There we go. That's there we go. So Aurora, you are in your swank inner city news corp building. That's let's say it's in the Glen. It's in the Glen, so you're in a nice like almost bohemian-esque synth brick tower that is the home of many news corps, including your own, where your boss is quite irate. You can hear him in the next room, yelling on his agent.
Boy.
He's furious.
I'm going to listen into this phone call somehow. At least his part of it.
Quite easy. Because he is not a quiet man.
Don't want to walk in on the middle of a phone call and ask him how he's doing. That's just, you don't do that stuff.
Yeah, it's like as you started like, hi, how are you doing? How are your feelings? How's your sex life, Mark? But yeah, he's going, what do you mean you can't find anyone to cover the Dolphin story? We need someone on the Dolphin story. What do you mean their leg's broken? What happened to their leg? Missing? How do you miss someone's leg? Oh. How much? That's a lot of synth coke.
Who was on the Dolphin story?
Get me pictures of Spider-Man.
I'll wait until his phone call's done before I peek into the office.
He is going to continue on this tirade for a whole nother 10 minutes as he goes on various tirades, but you never seem to learn who was covering the Dolphin story. He never said a name, and never does, and he just keeps gravelly shouting on the phone. And he finally slams his agent down on the table with a big old thud.
Oh,
Ah, damn it.
boss, I can't help overhearing. You need somebody for a Dolphin story?
Oh, you heard that, huh? Well, yeah, we're putting...
The whole office heard that.
He looks up at all the cubicles and everyone like pokes down. Yeah. Okay, well, what? I thought your load was full. How's the Continental Brand story going? Is it done yet?
Sure. Is it done? Can I hand him something?
Roll me I don't know. Do you have like a composition skill or a writing skill or?
Yes, I do. I have.
Here,
I
let's
have that.
throw down a roll. Let's see how you did.
Come on. Open up the character sheet. Oh, wait. I think I have it on the pop out. No, I don't have it on a pop out. Give me my character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this when it does that. It won't give me my character sheet.
Well, I'll try CBMs.
Try refreshing.
I'm doing that now. It does that if every time I try to pop it out and I close it, it won't bring up my character sheet again. Okay, not concentration. I need.
It's under education.
Okay. There it is. And I just click on the actual. There it goes. Woohoo! 20.
Oh wow, 20. Yeah, you set the memory chip down on his desk, and he looks at it for a second, loads it into his agent, starts scrolling through it, goes, oh, yeah, it is done. Okay, fine, you get the dolphin story you want so much. There's news on the street that there's some kind of like dolphin mastermind that's hiding out amongst a crowd of dolphins at the Monterey Bay Aquarium up north. And we've looked for him and we can't find the dolphin in their like general population of dolphins. So we think that there's some kind of hidden dolphin pen where this criminal dolphin is hanging out, planning his next move.
So he's hanging out with a pod of dolphins.
A what?
A pod. That's what you call a bunch of dolphins that live together.
All right, well, you clearly know more about dolphins than I do.
Okay, do you have a name of who I'm supposed to be looking for?
Well, no, we don't have the name of the particular dolphin mastermind. We just know that they grew up in a biotechnica firm, escaped, stole a car, escaped from the car, transferred to a plane, and then went towards Monterey Bay Aquarium, where they infiltrated the general population of dolphins for some time, and then vanished before we got to them.
Okay, any markings, a bio tattoo or something that could identify them?
Well, most of them have biotechnica patterning on their side, but we have reason to believe that this one either blanked out theirs or changed it somehow.
Okay, I can give it a try. This isn't a lot to go on.
Well, I'm not a dolphin scientist. I can get you into the aquarium, ask some questions.
Great. I would love that press pass, and I'll get in there and see what I can find out from the natives, I guess.
Very well, very well. And he rifles through his desk and he pulls out his credential printer and he starts beep booping and docks his agent with it. And soon enough, he hands you this neatly printed Rising Sun press pass that has your like name and information on it, and it's like holographic, so in the sunlight it says like press very, very brightly. There you go. You're doing field work now. Are you happy?
Of course I am. I'm just tired of being behind the desk and the camera all the time.
Good. I'm tired of you hearing all my conversations. This happens too often.
Well, if there's a story to be had, I will bring it to you.
All right, good. Get me pictures of that dolphin.
Will do.
All right. He starts chomping his cigar and starts typing again at his desk.
I will leave for find the dolphin at the aquarium. I can't say that with a straight face at all.
Spider-Man's newest villain, the Dolphin.
I'll head on out right away then.
Sorry about that. Someone was knocking on my door for some reason.
Oh.
Sorry, I was.
Well,
Yeah,
that,
that's a little different.
that happens occasionally. I mean, that's how normal people try to communicate, I guess. I don't get
Well-
it myself.
Well, no, I flat out tell people certain. Just, I'm bewildered sometimes.
I will ask: does the news like leader look like J. Jonah Jameson?
Of course.
Maybe body sculpted to look like that.
I am heading out right away to the aquarium then.
All right, Hal. You exit the building, but how are you gonna get there?
Oh, jeez, right.
Because you're in the middle of Night City. You're out on the Glen. It's a perfect red smoggy day with the haze drifting along the asphalt, and cars passing by, shouting friendly greetings to each other like "fuck you, Choomba," and "go bite yourself."
Ma'am, my first field assignment, and I forgot to find out if I can bum a ride. What is the most common form of travel that would get me there? Is there like a taxi or a bus or something?
Yeah, you could get a bus, and it's not that far to a station. As you, it's called 50 eddies for a ticket.
I saved some money just in case.
Very good.
Yeah, being as this is my first field assignment, I think, and I was stupid enough not to ask the boss for a ride. Let's go ahead and just grab a bus ticket there.
There
I'm
you go.
sure eventually there will be better ways for me to travel.
Hopefully, but for now, you're walking down the street in a wonderful sunny, hazy afternoon, and you're walking, and let's see what horrible thing happens.
Oh, great!
Do. You're walking down the street, and from an alleyway, like coming up, you hear
Why does it sound like there's a dolphin talking in an alleyway?
Do you investigate this?
Oh, I don't speak dolphin. I can't just listen in. I am going to go ahead and record the audio.
Okay.
Because maybe I can have it translated by somebody. And, see, I will look and see what I can see. But I don't want to
You see two people that are dressed skimpily, a man and a woman, and they have like full like paint on, like mime paint almost, and they have like bright colored faces with big old clown noses, and every now and then they honk each other's noses, like honk.
Okay, These are not
it's
dolphins.
very sensual and very lewd.
Okay, I'm walking away. These are not dolphins. These are not what I'm looking for. Keep focused on the job. I'm gonna keep going to the bus. We're not going to mess with with clowns that are bonking each other's noses.
Very wise. As you make it onto the bus, and you start on your path upwards, which is basically going to take all the time that it took for them to faff about and upgrade armor and all that, which allows you to arrive in Monterey Bay. A city in its own right, with plenty of skyscrapers and star scrapers of its own, but it's definitely nowhere near as big or grand as Night City. In the distance, you can see the giant rectangular building that is the Monterey Bay Aquarium, that is itself basically a mega structure that stretches out into the bay, into the water.
Cool. I'll get the lay of the land and try to find somebody who would be try to find a contact that would be kind of in the know to let me know some of the comings and goings of the aquarium and such. Like if there's any strange deliveries that were unscheduled. Don't know. Newspaper investigative skills activate. I don't...
So you're able to chat library search with your agent.
Yes,
because
yes, I can do that.
there are data pools that contain this kind of information. Oh wow.
Yes.
Then yes, you find all of the different sites that and data pools that are basically the different channels that the aquarium lets its information loose. There's a mixture of channels. You even get access to a couple of the restricted ones because of your press information. And when it comes to deliveries, you know that they get a lot of them through a series of drones that go in through both under and over water. And the front of the building is open to the public, and that extends quite some distance into the structure. In fact, a lot of the it's funny actually, because a lot of the enclosures are visible by the public part, but the behind ground are parts that the staff and guided tours walk around. So it's kind of multi-purposed. As it's both like a place of learning as well as a conservational facility that's breeding and creating and training animals. Indeed.
Is there a schedule for their next shipment or delivery coming up?
Are you sauntily asking your agent for more information?
Yep.
I like to sweet talk my phone too sometimes.
Agent, is there going to be a shipment sometime.
What?
Preferably outgoing rather than incoming.
Well, they don't post that kind of information on the data pool.
Yeah, I figured as much. And I'm not a hacker. I can't find that out easily.
And well, I mean, easily. Ask Kelvy. Ask this person you haven't met yet. You're they'll tell you some war stories. But
I'm worried about an outgoing shipment that he's going to get on and jump out into the water. Away.
Mind if I throw a bone?
Sure.
I'm gonna do one last casing of the aquarium. Like, I'm gonna buy a ticket and do it and walk around the public area.
kind of doing Aurora right now. Oh wow, that was bad phrasing.
I was just trying to throw a bone to say that, to try and get a contact point with the rest of the party.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that casing the joint was at this point yet or not.
Well, yeah, you can go there.
Oh yeah. I'm of course going to go check it out and see what I can see publicly on the Dolphins before I try to get into the back areas.
Well, the bus took the whole day. It's night. They're closing for like events only at the night.
I did not know it was that time of night.
Yes. Even though the buses are like faster and like giant vehicles that have plows that run like, man, future Greyhound must be fun to drive because nomads like try to rob you and you just like swerve and hit them and keep going. I want to be a Cyberpunk Greyhound driver. That would be awesome.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do some research on the facility, general, blueprints and anything I can grab, and try to find a place to spend the night. And probably find an interesting kibble vendor on the street.
Absolutely. And it is at that point that the day moves forward. And by then it's time for the party to move from the Rasta Nation back to Monterey Bay, and they go back to their different safe houses as the day starts to begin properly and everyone begins to wake up. And it is at that point that, since all of you have visited the data pool, I think most of you have visited the data pools for Monterey Bay Aquarium, so you would get this message because you're in the area of a super penguin bowl that's going on, where there's going to be a giant like open dance party in the public like penguin exhibit area, which is of course doubling as a nightclub.
Don't the penguins have like 3-inch claws?
Well, they don't actually go in with the penguins. That's why there's 4 layers of bulletproof glass that separates them.
I was just wondering if we're gonna see a bunch of like people having a party getting viciously mauled by penguins.
Oh, the penguins look real. Oh my god, my spleen.
I am going to submit a request to them for being a media presence to promote and show off pictures and interviews of visitors.
Oh, it's your media. You can just show up and do that.
Oh yeah, that's my plan. I dropped my pen. How am I supposed to write my notes without a pen?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll send a text to Wei Chen and Serge if they're going, but I'll be going regardless.
Fuck it, need a dance partner to blend in. I'm god awful at dancing.
Dancing is an actual skill, isn't it?
It is.
Is it? Oh dear.
I don't.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yes,
under body
it
skills.
is.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
not totally bad at it because I got a good dex, but like I don't have any levels in it.
Oh dear, it is a skill.
Yeah, I have a +7 in it.
I got a 6.
Oh, good luck.
Things that I didn't get that I should have gotten. Oh well, no big deal.
Then yes, you. I guess you arrive at the penguin ball, the Super Penguin Ball. And when you get there, there are penguin exotics that are at the door checking your like passes and tickets, which are covered by your lifestyle and or press passes. And so they hand you like some skate shoes and let you in.
Well, there's no point in dancing until one is appropriately smashed. So
Indeed, and there is
bar.
indeed like a giant. Oh yeah, there's a giant bar, and there are also people walking around like waitressing.
Yeah. Then I will head towards the bar. Do you want anything, Serge?
Aquavit.
I don't know what that is.
It's the
Gesundheit.
Finnish version of vodka.
Oh. Well, then I would
Well,
probably
aren't
know
we-
what that is.
Aren't we cultured?
But we can't really get vodka anyways unless you want to play an arm and a leg. We're gonna get potato drink.
That's pretty much what it is. It's just
Yeah. I
it's
will.
just flavored vodka.
I will get a
Potato wine.
a bottle of the good potatoes.
All right, yeah, you get a very large like big old tumbler glass of synth vodka, which is of course the Good Potatoes brand.
Yeah, I'll
quite
walk
flavorful.
back over. I'll walk back over to Serge and find a table and put a couple of shot glasses and start getting after it.
There you go. So, Wei Chen, did you bring Mirage?
Oh, yes.
Okay, then let's see what happens, because there's certain things that happens when certain certain people go to certain places, and oh dear. So you lose track of Mirage, and after a while, you receive a warning on your agent that her heart rate is going up very high. And
Oh, go ahead.
well, when you look up where she is, you can see that she's going down the block very quickly.
All right, I'll go after her. Yeah.
How?
On foot.
Okay, so you start walking after her on foot, and soon enough she actually goes around a block, and then she appears to be start coming back, and then you look up from your agent just in time to see a group of neon lights drift across the corner and start speeding down the block past you. And it's a bunch of cars that are street racing.
Wait,
And
so-
you definitely recognize one of them near the front.
Is that my freaking car?
Yes.
Is it a company car or is it
Well,
car
it's
is
the
it?
souped up car that Serge brought.
Oh.
Oh, it's the mafia car.
Are they like stopping or are they still going?
Oh, they're still going.
All right, I guess I'll try to
So
find out
Mirage
where
just stole my car. Wonderful.
Borrowed without permission.
I'll just go to wherever the end point is, if there's any, and try to wait for them to finish probably because I'm on foot. So
Yeah. God. Yeah, no, she. Oh wait, it doesn't matter if she gets caught with that car. It has fake license plates.
The fake plates don't work if they actually catch you.
Yeah, it's a disposable car. Whatever. I was either planning on selling it to the nomads or torching it.
But yes.
so
It's at this point that a taxi bearing Aurora pulls up, and Aurora, as your taxi was pulling up, you saw a street race. A bunch of souped up cars basically ran several red lights and also ran over a guy. He's dead.
Taking pictures.
He was jaywalking, so it's technically his fault, but still.
Yes, but blood and guts sells.
Yeah. Then yes. Wei Chen, you look kind of down the street a little bit, and there's like a media taking photos of the roadkill that just happened.
oh, kind of amusing.
Okay, now, what's more important, finding out about the street race or the dolphin? I mean, the street race could give me some kind of information, but the dolphin is the lead that I'm supposed to be, the story I'm supposed to be following. She's thinking all of this while she's taking the pictures before she tries to decide whether to go back in or not, go in or not. Eventually,
You hear the revving of engines in the distance. You think they're coming back.
oh, wait for them to come back and get out of the way.
Good. I was going to ask about that.
I'm not going to be run over. I'm getting as far out of the street as possible.
And they all come back in a pack, ripping and roaring. Though a few of them look noticeably more dinged up.
Do I see Surya's car?
Throw me perception because it's a blur.
Alright.
It's really fast.
Definitely.
I'm still recording. I'm taking as many pictures as I possibly can of this.
What the fuck is perception again? Oh, there it is.
You see Surge's car at the front, and it has been untouched.
Cool. Good.
Yes.
Ooh. I am definitely going to follow these street racers if they stop within walking distance and get out of the cars.
Oh no, they're still racing. They're speeding off back towards like away from you. They're speeding fast.
Then it's not worth it. I'll start heading inside then.
All right.
Street racers are not my story, but I was hoping that if I talked to them, I could find out more information about backroom dealings of the aquarium.
So, as you start heading towards the entrance of the aquarium, you see basically a mass of people trying to get in, but near the street curbside, you see a couple of taxis, people getting out, but also a Militech Corpo standing there. A gruff Italian-looking one.
I mean Chinese.
Is he Chinese?
Yeah.
He looks Italian.
I thought he's talking about Dino.
No, I thought I was talking.
Dino is still having day off.
Is Wei Chen Chinese?
Yeah.
Well, the name.
He's Wei Chin Chinese.
Wei is a very Chinese name.
It could also be
Don't
Korean.
don't sass talk me, you motherfuckers. Look at this. Look at this. That is Italian. Someone back me
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah, the picture looks like an Italian mobster.
Alright, I can be whoever you want.
Don't check my privilege.
Alright, yeah. So I'm still looking for what's that? Surge's car to come back. So yeah.
Well,
Probably, yeah.
since you look very fancy and privileged as I'm walking past you, I will give you a polite salute.
Alright.
Yeah,
I mean,
he could be Italian raised Chinese. Continue.
yeah, I'll give him a polite Romanian hello and continue walking towards the building. He looks very official, but he doesn't look like my story right now. When I start asking about dolphins, they're going to start figuring it out, but I'm supposed to be covering the party officially. Would I know him or recognize him at all? Does he have any kind of reputation that would, like, be something that would be like, I should probably talk to him more?
Two.
Actually, there is actually a check for this.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Hold on.
I mean, he's official look. He's very fancy and rich looking. So I'm going to say hello, but I don't know if he's like.
Unfortunately, this particular man's reputation has not reached you yet.
Okay. Because I can always catch him in the party.
Well, he's well-to-do. He's wearing
Yeah.
a business suit and a big old like Militech signage. Militech being the big, basically the all-American arms manufacturer and breadwinner of the West. Militech is a big name in manufacturing and was recently nationalized by America due to the corporate war.
Then you see a woman with very bright makeup with shimmery tech hair that looks like orange
Nice.
and yellows, and she obviously looks like media. She's carrying a camera and various gear that
Oh wow.
that would show that she's there to do a story. And
Oh.
she'd say politely hello, and
Wei Chen has worked with media a bunch of times, so you know. But yeah, I don't think this meeting will be too. Yeah.
if he doesn't stop her, she's going to continue on her way inside.
Hmm. I think he's still paying attention at the at
The
the
street
car.
racing
'cause-
is
yeah.
kind
That goes well. The street race goes on for quite a while. At least until you see an AV4 starts following them, and the racers all break off in different directions, and the AV4 chooses one of them, chases them, and it appears like they didn't chase Mirage, they chased some other guy, and eventually you see like a full Borg detective jump down onto the roof of the car and like steer it to the side of the road and pull it over.
Shit. That private security or is it public?
That was the Monterey Police, which is a pretty loose Securicorp rather than actual like security.
Mhm.
Anyways, we're at about the halfway point, so we should get up and stretch for 5 or 10 minutes. And I will be right back.
Mhm.
We'll be back too then if we're taking a break.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be a scenario where we just like miss adding the party member in?
No, I don't think. I think we'll meet at the party. Probably.
I think Surge is a hard mug to miss.
Is that a nice way of saying exactly?
He doesn't look bad. It's just more that his face occasionally gets plastered around because of one Vincent McNaughta. We all know McNaughta has a thing against two people. That is, Ramon Vicious and Surge.
What does he have against you?
He doesn't like that I had a shopping cart full of bloody cyberware.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
Um, he also wasn't a big fan of me saying check the gun cam to him. Yeah, no, like, Serge has done a lot of small things to piss off Vincent McNaughta.
Back.
Mhm.
I really want to steal his medals and his plaques.
Vincent.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
Sorry, we were just talking about a cop that really hates my character's guts.
Well, he doesn't like any of us, but I don't think he hates us. We haven't given him a reason to hate us.
But besides Ramones, yeah.
Besides Ramon and
But we haven't stonewalled him on that. We've told him what we know, which is nothing. But
Well, I mean,
told him.
besides, he doesn't hate any of us besides Ramones.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he likes us, but I don't think he hates us yet.
Yeah.
he considers me a danger to the public.
Well, you are.
I mean, yeah, but that's just edge runners in general.
Like,
We could make him hate us really quick, though. All it takes is one RPG and going down to Night City Police Headquarters. We can make him hate us real quick.
You want to tank that with the humanity?
what you want to
No.
think?
Yeah,
I think
someone
that's
else is going to
amazing.
have to fire the RPG because I can't take the humanity loss.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing it because it sounds like a bad idea.
It is a bad idea.
We still, you know, we never followed up on taking the M4. There's
Taking
still
what?
a random M4 just driving around Night City.
M4. What?
The Sherman, the World War II
Oh.
tank. That the
I mean, it could have been blown up at some point. Like you know.
yeah.
Yeah, the
This-
Reagan Army has an actual M4 Sherman.
And like
Which,
M4.
to be fair, there's like half a dozen different ways to destroy it now. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. It definitely would not stand up to any kind of sustained weapon system.
Yeah. Especially in 2045. Like the weapon is like 100 years plus old now.
That being said, you could do a lot of damage with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was under attack by Slaughterhouse. It's probably gonna go away. I wouldn't put past Slaughterhouse to have like like tank cutters.
Yeah, we really need to figure out like a ace in the hole we have to make this job a little bit easier.
I mean, currently our ace in the hole is dropping in by a helicopter.
No, wait, what? I don't know about that.
All right, how are we doing?
Here.
Doing alright.
Excellent. Time passes until eventually essentially the lights go dim and a penguin exotic starts singing a song, and the lights focus on them, and they then have a bunch of like staff members dressed up as penguins in like stupid penguin suits also dancing around on skates. So it's kind of a mixture, and it's also questionably by like racist against exotics. You're not quite sure how to process this. Mines would probably like it. But
what is this exotics you're talking about? Are they
An
like,
exotic
blue-
is a person that has biosculpted themselves to visually look like a animal person or otherwise look different. For instance, someone that biosculpts themselves to look like a dolphin person, or someone who biosculpts themselves to look like a giant like beefy looking statue person.
exactly like I thought. I just wanted a clarification. So I'm not assuming wrong.
Indeed. Indeed.
So I am going to wander around, interviewing guests occasionally, looking for a way into a back area so I can find the dolphins.
Roll me credibility.
Credibility.
It's your superpower.
How do I roll ability? I know it's my superpower, but
Let me
It
check for
doesn't-
medias.
have it says roll,
Slash
or am I just going to roll slash?
I just slash roll it like D10 plus 4.
I'm trying to figure the pluses for her.
Does she get cool in it? I don't think so.
I'm trying to see if it's a. Okay, 151.
I didn't know if the sheet would automatically roll some way or another.
I have no idea. I do not use it.
Okay, so there's two credibility things. There's the credibility for finding a rumor, then there's the credibility for publishing scoops.
I'm finding rumors and trying to find my way. I'm doing interviews, finding rumors right now, I think. And then I'm trying to spot ways into the back to eventually go find
Okay, so it's
dolphins.
gonna be stat plus, so it's gonna be your it's skill based. So you're gonna roll skill. It doesn't say. It's probably gonna be through conversation.
Most
When a
likely,
media is
yeah.
actively. Okay, it is stat plus skill plus D10 on the active. Okay, I see. So credibility is
For publishing.
weird.
Yep.
Actually, I don't think credibility is something you roll. I think credibility is just something you have as like a benchmark,
No.
and then you use the
You-
relevant skill for actually like finding rumors and stuff.
Yeah, but your ability to publish is based off your credibility. You just roll a
Right.
straight D10, and it's a
Also-
percentage check.
Also, you do the D10 plus credibility for passively just getting rumors, just winding up to going to you.
I am definitely wanting to use this party as an opportunity to gather
twice
some
per
rumors.
week, I secretly roll your credibility rank plus D10. Got it. Okay. I now stand. I now understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got it pulled up. Okay, then roll me then a conversation check to get your backstage.
There, 13.
Hmm.
Ooh. I mean, it's not a red as if I failed, but I don't know what the blue means.
Oh, just me. It's okay. The blue is
Okay.
good. You want it to be blue, or green. Green is better. Unfortunately, the attendant rolled a 1, which means that I roll a d10 and subtract it. So they rolled a 0. So basically they're letting someone in. They look over at your press pass. They go, whatever, come at, whatever. They just kind of wave you past, and so you're backstage.
I'm going to start searching for evidence and leads. And probably wait until the rest of the group notice me snooping around and we start interacting.
I am actually gonna roll a perception check to actually see if I notice someone actually walking into like the back rooms.
Yeah, because I didn't know we could even try to get in the back area. I didn't know there was like they were letting certain people in.
They
Oh yeah,
probably-
it's a nightclub inside of an aquarium. Of course, there's a backstage. That's nightclub 101. And yeah, you see a group of people at the backstage like getting let back in, but you also see the brightly colored media who's been walking around interviewing people also go back there, and they get waved through.
collect any good rumors while I was interviewing people? Or are we going to wait on that?
Hold on. Fuck, that doesn't work. Hold on. I thought I could be lazy.
I'm gonna ask Helvy if we wanna risk sneaking into the back.
I can do it. I mean, I came here in like my
So-
normal clothes with all my bling, so. I might
Aurora.
just get back there.
When you're interviewing people, someone tell you hear a weird rumor that some of the exotics around the aquarium aren't actually exotics, but it's like weird. That's basically all you hear. It's very vague. It's like some guy going, "Oh yeah, like I heard that some of them aren't really exotics or some shit, man. Like so weird."
I don't know if this system well enough to know that if this aquarium is employing fake exotics, if that would be a newsworthy story or not.
That implies human genetics research, which is extremely newsworthy.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that on as a future story tidbit and see if I can find more stuff on it.
In general, anything shady corps are doing is generally worth investigating. Until you get shot.
I need some for my pirate broadcasting.
Yeah, I'm totally going to try and sneak in.
I think I'm gonna just walk up and try to ask to get in.
Okay. What check would you like to make when you ask to get in? Conversation?
You know you're sleeping on my notes. I kind of need those.
Yeah, Helvy, stop sleeping on our notes.
I was thinking like wardrobe and style or personal grooming, where just like looking like someone they want back there.
Yeah, wardrobe and style. Unleash the bling.
This is kind of important. We'll put 2 luck into it.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Nice.
I don't think. No, he really does not care. He's like, yeah, go on through, whatever. Just fuck it. I don't get paid for this. Just go on through, man. Woman, whatever. Just
I was about to say, yeah.
rest of your entourage is also invited back with you.
Yeah, is it possible to get Navy in or Surge in with that roll?
Whatever, dude. Just go back there. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, I'll pull Surge in.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm now wearing some fresh Urban Flash.
We didn't come to this area on our tour, did we?
The area you're in, no. This is some separate area. This is essentially the penguin section. So you look around and you can see into the penguin habitats, and you can also see the hidden areas where they're like feeding and cleaning penguins, and there's one staff attendant that's has like a muzzled penguin that's like thrashing around. They have their hand on the harness, and they're walking their adorable killer penguin down the hallway, and they like nod to you like, hey, how's it going? And they walk it past you, and they go, no, not right now, and then they deposit it in one of the enclosures.
Can I check and see if there's an architecture in this area?
Scanner, I think. I believe you do a scanner check for that.
Yeah, I'll add another 2 luck.
Yeah. Not there kind of is. Down the corridor you see a essentially like a small like veterinarian office sort of deal, and the auto vet machine in there is giving off a jack point signature.
Yeah, I'll kind of turn to Surge and I'll say, I can get access to part of their architecture here, over there, and we could also talk to that media over there. If they've figured anything out, maybe you can talk it out of them.
Yeah, no. I'll talk to the media, but I'll talk to the media, but I'll be sure to be within keep that room within eyesight.
Yeah. So my main mission now is to get myself onto that architecture without setting off alarms, while he does the talking. Because I cannot talk to people effectively anymore.
I'm one better than Helvey at this.
I got an empathy of 2.
Okay, then I'm 2 better than Helvey at this.
Oh man, really? And I thought I was.
Okay, I started off with an empathy of 5. There's been some bumpy spots. There's a lot of cyberware.
Yeah, for me, I started with an empathy of 7, but I've cybered it down to 4.
Wow.
Yeah. I've actually entered the opening stages of cyberpsychosis.
And
Lovely.
here I was lowering my empathy, and I still have it higher than everybody else so far.
I think the highest we've ever had was Ramon Vicious, who started at like an 8.
Well,
Also,
I started at 5. I'm still at 5 apparently.
Wait, do you have any cyberware?
I
Audio
have some
suite.
cyber-
Then it's
If you have cyberware, then it would bring it down.
yeah, then it's impossible
If
to
you're-
get 5. Yeah.
If your humanity, if you lowered your humanity below, like say you started at 5 empathy, that means you start at 50 humanity. If you reduced your humanity to gain
Okay.
cyberware,
Right.
then
So
you-
she has 40 humanity right now. That means yeah, she's 4 out of 5 on emp, and that's fixed. Right on.
yeah,
Okay, I'm
like
sorry.
I'm 2 out of 5 on empathy.
Oh, it's all
Does
good.
that mean
It's
my
all good.
Max is my max still 50, or is my max down to 40,
40.
as well? Okay.
Your
It's
max
not-
is 40,
yeah.
48.
Okay.
Because the cyberware, each piece take off permanently, that you can't get back unless you get rid of the cyberware. Like I'm 23 out of 36 right now.
I was not aware that my empathy was going to go down as well as my humanity. I thought it would still.
Yeah.
So okay.
You're just worse at telling
It's not
the
it's not
emotions of others.
That's fine. That was kind of going along with what my character would be doing anyway.
Oh, good.
All
I
for the
guess.
story.
Yeah, so Surge,
Ju-
you talk to people. I will not talk to people.
Just be glad you didn't go crazy with it and get like eyes that record everything in a neurocomputer that processes it, and like I got 3 humanity. What does that mean? Well, it means that you have a few problems.
I was considering it, but I'm like, I don't have enough money.
Yeah, the recorder eyes, and then you can put various filters on them and whatnot.
Which
I mean,
would be
I
pretty
wanted
dope.
to- I do need to continue keeping a public image.
Initiative?
I've been. I did get the Cyber Eyes, and I've been flashbanged enough that I decided to get the Anti-Dazzle, but I did not get the Chiron or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Either way, I guess I'll start talking to the media.
Yeah, they're wandering around the penguin area as well. Rossetti.
I guess let's talk to each other. So,
So,
Yes.
what are you doing back here?
roll. Would you be aware of my reputation just because of how much one Vincent McNaughta has been sticking my face around Night City every now and then?
Is the rep roll plus reputation or? Wait, yeah, it would be plus reputation. Okay, no, never mind. I know. Or no, I think it's D10 under reputation. Yes. So Aurora Rossetti, you see a edge runner by the name of Surge. You can tell so because one of the many ads that you've run on your data pools have been like wanted lists, and for like various things, like crimes, for interviews, for information, and so you know you've seen this face in your work, and you know that they're making a name for themselves in the edge running circuit.
I don't have any reputation yet, do I?
New.
Why does it say I have? Oh,
My
Okay.
reputation is
I got a
I-
question. Real quick. I'm sorry. When I brought down my empathy, it gave me a stat point. Is there a way to? I shouldn't be having an extra stat point, should I?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
I have -8 stat points, so just don't worry about it.
I mean, if I do empathy 4 of 5, it will get rid of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just do that for the sake of OCD.
Anyway, so yeah, you would know me probably from the Savoil job. Like I blew up an oil platform.
Yeah,
Her-
person of interest related to a offshore oil rig that combusted off the coast. It was ruled as a oil machinery malfunction.
Also,
Sorry, go ahead.
also the other event since you rolled a 1, I guess you might also know that I killed a Billy the Butcher, so like a notorious gang member.
In which case, what I said still stands of, what are you doing here?
Take a vacation, looking at the sea life.
I really and truly doubt that when you're backstage.
Penguin
What's
right
the stitch?
there. Sea
What's
life.
the stitch? What's the story? Why are you here? I've seen your name all over the media. I've done reports on you.
Mm. What for?
Do you really not know why your name's been plastered all over?
I'm gonna guess. Vincent McNaughton's back at it. That man really has an egg on for me.
Wanted posters.
Yep, that sounds like Vincent McNaughton's work. He's a
Yep. NCPD.
he's an NCPD officer who's been after me.
Care to do an interview?
Screw it, why not? I'm actually gonna shuffle my way, so I'm looking towards the auto vet. Like I'm gonna find a seat where I can have clear line of sight to it.
Easily, yeah.
Can I do a roll to notice?
Human perception.
Human perception.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like perception, but for humans.
Oh, I rolled twice, but it's only one difference there.
Then roll deception. Ooh, words. Deception, Surge.
Is there deception?
Okay, I'm god awful at this, but let's go for it.
Pretty sure there's a deception skill.
Yeah, there should be. I think I have. I have it. I know there is. No, there isn't a deception
Yeah.
skill. I asked you about this. You said it
Oh.
was under conversation.
It's
Mm-hmm.
conversation. Okay, then.
I needed some deception for my dual
Conversation.
roll.
Yes. Then yes, you notice. You notice that while they're talking, they keep glancing, and it doesn't take you long to figure out that he's got his eye on the office that's like behind you.
Willing to bet that you're doing a job right now, and that's your partner back there.
That obvious. No, I've never been one that good at hiding things from people are good at looking for it.
Well, I am good at reading people.
Mm.
So again, what are you doing?
Going. Oh, maybe if you publish this a little later, you'll get a scoop of a lifetime.
I'm always looking for a good story.
Word on the street is that Monterey Bay is hosting a variety of cybernetic enhanced dolphins, and they're renting them out to the highest bidder.
And is there any way I can compare what he's telling me to what I've already know? Or
This is-
already researched?
Yeah, I mean that all groks. Yeah.
That's it. This is black site level shit.
Because there are plenty of research labs and such in the back of the building, which again is quite a large stretch of building. So there's all sorts of private aquariums in the back where they're doing research, and there's even just enclosures that are in the water where they have dolphins and sharks and stuff swimming around that they're training.
So bio-enhanced
don't know.
dolphins in the back lab rooms.
Not bio-enhanced, cybernetically enhanced. These dolphins are net runners.
Huh. And you're saying there's more than one?
About 20 of them.
do a story on a dolphin that escaped from is it biotech firm?
All the ones we saw when we were doing a backstage tour, of course, no recording devices allowed. They were all
Swimmers.
branded Monterey Bay.
Well, there's one that's not. At least that's the rumor. That's the one.
I'm actually going to slide her a memory card that has the Meet Our Dolphin Staff on it. It has like the list of dolphins.
Indeed, it's got a bunch of different dolphins on it, and you can see that they have and this is like played up to make them not look like different specialists in different jobs, but there are things like one has a spaceship next to it. One has a bunch of like binary and coding stuff around the frame, stuff like that gives you a hint that this is like encrypted, but with like to the eye.
Wasn't this stuff that I saw before anyway?
No, this is like
Oh.
material you haven't seen before.
This is all stuff that's purely off the books.
Copy. I'm keeping this. Oh, interesting. So this is going way bigger than the rumors like to believe.
Now this job, I bet you can guess what I'm about to steal.
You're about to
Megalodon?
steal a dolphin?
Not just one.
How in the world are you going to get 20 dolphins out of the building? You have a vehicle in waiting or something?
Oh, we already have a buyer in waiting.
Yes, but you kind of need transportation.
Not if the buyer's out in the water. There's a secret tunnel that leads from the dolphin enclosure out to the water.
Who's the buyer?
Oh, just a friend of ours.
And who's this friend of yours?
My Serge is very bad at keeping secrets from someone who's very good at pressing, so he's gonna say, Rasta Nation.
Who's Rastination?
It's a nomad clan, sea-based. But what I'm really after isn't the dolphins.
And what are you really after?
You know I want a poster. You know who? You might know my associate Sketchy Salvador.
I may know him for reputation. By
Yeah,
reputation.
well, he screwed us. Essentially sold us out. And now he's in hiding. And I believe you can know who one of his accountants were.
One of the dolphins.
Ding. This is all like very hush-hush, and we're kind of in a corner. It's one of three out of the 20. But it really doesn't matter.
Well,
My best bet is that any data that they have on the Dolphins is going to be backed up here on in-house.
well, then I want in.
You know?
Quite simply, you have Salvador. You want to be you want to be a thorn in his side. I can easily get word out there. And I think hanging out with a bunch of edge runners is going to give me tons of stories to be able to share on legal and illegal means.
I'm actually gonna open up, like, grab out a little like my burner phone. I have a pair of them. One has the other's number on it. I'm gonna just slide her the burner phone. Call me after the party.
Okay, I can do that.
I'll give you a hotel number. I'll give you my hotel number after the party.
Woohoo, that's 2 disposable phones now. Yay! Let's just add 'em up.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I've gone through several disposable phones and destroyed them by a dumpster fire.
I'll just collect them.
So, I'd like to kidnap the spotlight. I'm stealing it. It's mine. I'm the
I think we're
cyber god. And so Wei Chen, were you like waiting in that one spot, or are you like?
Is the car coming back?
Answer my question first.
Well, if I know like where the car, like if I see where the car has gone, like I'll maybe like try to move toward that location or something.
Okay.
I'll call a cab and then you know.
Oh, you
tell
call
them
it.
to drive that way. Yeah.
All right. You're going after him in the cab, and soon. Actually, no. Let's roll for this. Let's see here. Where the fuck is my car? Someone took my car. Oh my god. You found I guess the best cabbie in the city, because you get into what yeah, Flukes and Friends cabs. That's this like goofy looking compact car that has like a whale theme, and like the back of the back spoiler is like a whale tail. It's a really gaudy one, but you get in it and you're chasing after this sports car, and eventually your car is now you can see Mirage in the car, and you can see that there's also a group or there are 2 like security cars with their lights on that are chasing them, and one guy's on the radio going, this is the city security, please stop driving so fast, you're being pulled over, please pull over, and they're just finally was like, okay, shoot him, and the doors on the front like open that reveal the machine guns that they use for pursuit.
Is the car getting shot or?
Oh yeah, the car's getting shot.
I mean, will hit it or?
Yes. The first time isn't that bad. The second time is. See, that's kind of nasty. The first cop car starts shooting, and it just goes wide, and it like clips some bag lady. So there's like some hobo lady just on the on the ground, just going, "Ah! I got shot in the side! Police brutality!" And then some other like vagrant lady grabs her bag and runs away. And however, the other cop is right on target, and all of the automatic bullets hit your car, unfortunately, as Mirage is screaming, "Ah crap, ah crap, ah crap."
Oh, is the car still running?
Oh, it's still running.
Alright then.
What
I'll-
happened to her?
I'll encourage the cab driver to drive faster so we can catch up to the pursuit.
All right. So the your cab pulls ahead of the pursuit cars, who basically can't keep up because Mirage hits the nitro and speeds off into the distance.
Are we still towing them, or are we still towing the car, or?
Well, now you're being chased by cop cars who are now have the sirens on or chasing you.
Well, why? Alright, what are they saying? What are the cop cars saying?
Pull over suspicious taxi. You are in the middle of a police chase.
Or whatever, you know. I'll tell the cab driver to pull over.
All right, you pull over, and the sheriff deputies get out, and the your windows lower. He leans over, says, "Why were you having this taxi chase us?"
What? We're not chasing you. We're driving down the road, and then you know, and I flash my little Meditech logo on my suit and say, I'm heading to a business meeting. You know, it's a bit punctuality is pretty important in our circle.
All right, there. So, y'all have a nice day. Sorry for bothering you, sir. And he,
Wait, hold on.
what? Help you, sir?
Yeah, would you know like any place that you can rent like a boat?
Mean like the harbor?
Yeah, but like, you know, I'm pretty new to the city. You know, I'm basically like wasting time with him, so he wouldn't keep chasing the Mirage. So
Oh yeah, roll me conversation then to just
Ooh.
keep egging this guy on.
Let's see. Conversation. All right, there we go. Oh shit.
Oh wow. Then yeah, you just keep wasting this guy's time for so long that eventually you get a ping on your agent that's where Mirage is saying that she made it. She's hiding out.
Mm-hmm.
And
you, officer, for
don't
your
tell
time.
Serge. Don't tell Serge.
I'll tell the officer that, you know, to thank him for his time for that, you know, giving like a tourist like some pointers about like different locations and stuff, and I'll
Yeah,
tell the
yeah.
cab driver to drive to, yeah.
Y'all have
I'll
a
tell
good
the
day,
cab driver.
sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I basically tell the cab driver to like head to Mirage's location, yeah.
Absolutely, and you do so, and it's like this shoddy backstreet garage, and she's got like her jacket off, and she found like she's got like a mechanic suit from the back of her car that she has on, because there's oil all over it as she's fixing the plumbing, so to speak, because there's a big drip tray that's just just filled with chew everywhere. They don't have oil; it's chew.
I'm going to approach Mirage. And I'm going to reach out into my pocket. I'm going to pull out 1,000 at least and hand it to her. Say, all right, you get this car to a professional. Fix it, wash it. I don't want to see any speck of dust on the tire, on anything. I need to get the car back into the place that you found within 2 hours. Did you hear me?
Got it.
And you can keep the rest of the money.
Yes, sir.
You're rewarding her for her bad deeds.
I'm paying her off so that so that she doesn't, keep.
Oh, sorry, wrong.
It's
Ah,
incentives, carrots and sticks. You wouldn't know about it. It's corporate tactics, okay?
I was clicking on the wrong. I accidentally clicked on a skill when I was just rolling through my skill to make sure I had them all written right.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
And-
But
and-
yeah,
and-
Mirage will take the bonus, and she is already like on her agent trying to line up a mechanic.
and I'll take a cab back into the convention so that I can meet up
Yeah.
with the party.
Yeah, you hop back in your cab and you speed on back.
Mm-hmm.
So, Helvy,
Yes.
are you gonna try to break into this architecture?
I think it's the only one that I saw, so yes, I will.
Well, this is the only one you see, but you do see that in this room there are several like groupings of large alarms.
What kind of check is it to see if I can snip the alarms?
That would be it's a countermeasure check using the security tech, I think.
Okay. I have a decent at basic tech, but not that. I mean, with my familiarity, is this one of those situations like as soon as I jack in, the alarms go off, or like if I fail at something during a run, that it might go off?
Your general assumption is that it's going to start off alarms once it detects a forced entry, which could be the second you jack in, or it could be once a ICE tags you. You're not sure. That's going to vary per architecture.
I guess I could try old the suggestion of the slide running. I don't know how.
Oh yeah, and just like slide your way past anything that tries to whack at you.
Yeah, but the problem with doing that is like, if there's an imp at the end guarding whatever is interesting, then it's still, I'm gonna have to do some fighting at the end.
Oh, of course. Like you're not going to slide past everything. The general goal is to just slide past the really nasty stuff before you get into a prolonged fight. Because the late game ice is nasty.
Yeah, and by virtue of why we're here, I don't have protection against being burned, because that's a hardware-only slot on the bodysuit, not on the cyber deck, so I could catch fire. Yeah, I'll try the sliding for the first time. See if I can get past it with that. Which I think I just have to make an evasion, or like, I have never done it before, so I don't remember how you're supposed to do it. Because the whole point is moving up doesn't take an action, so you can move up really fast.
Sliding is a special one, where sliding is where you, as a combat action, move and then don't bring the ice with you. Because if you move with the ice normally, then it follows you the same way that you were moving, which is through free movement.
Yeah, I gotta find the. Yeah, it is just I guess a regular check. There's a slide action, so you do that instead.
Yeah.
And you can move really fast because you're not using your actions to attack or control anything. You're just moving up and sliding. Yeah, I'll try that. So I'll jack in.
All right, you jack into the point, and there is a vicious virtual penguin that is walking at you. Walk. Walk.
We'll use my last 2 luck on this.
Walk.
And I just need to slide and then move up in the architecture, right?
Yes, but it does get a fancy little
It doesn't get to attack me first.
Yes, because you discovered a ice, it gets the speed test thing. That's how you defeat slide build.
You can't really build for slide because it's always just D10 plus your interface.
I think there is actually something you can equip to make slide better, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there probably is a program to get you +2 on slide. I don't have it.
Oh wow, yeah, you evade the walking of the creature, and it is now still your turn, and now you may slide.
And what I have to be, what roll does it use?
Let me quickly look.
Wait, where is Steven when we need him? He knows how to do
I know,
this.
right? We need our rules
Like, he's
lord.
been-
Sturgius.
Yeah, he's been talking about slide net running. This I only know about it because he keeps talking about it.
Okay, program's perception. So I roll the program's perception. Yeah, you slide out of the digital penguin's enclosure, and you are now at a large pearly underwater set of gates as virtual bubbles rise, and you see there are virtual fish in the distance.
Well, I don't want to slide past this because this is a control node. So I will. Oh no, it's a back door. It's not a back door. It is a password, which I will
Ooh.
use backdoor on.
Ooh.
Not in that way. A 13.
Pretty cool.
The pearly doors burst open, and you are able to progress further.
I will slide. Not slide up. I'll just move up.
You move up, and there is a under little sea imp in a clam massaging a pearl, which is clearly a control node. Duh. So he's just massaging it, and he looks at you.
I know these things love to bang their cymbals, so I think I want the pearl. So,
My precious.
does the imp not get to shoot at me first?
No, it doesn't get to. Demons don't get that ability.
Okay.
It's basically they're more like worker AI or VIs than attack VIs. Their job isn't to attack intruders so much as defend their nodes. Like they're more for controlling nodes than actually like defending themselves.
Alright,
The
then
bigger
I'll
ones are more
use-
dangerous though.
I'll use.
I'll let you out. She is fighting for my attention.
I used sword and got a 14.
You used sword and got a 14.
Actually, that's a 15 because sword has a +1 on its attack.
You hit the imp. Ah! Little bits of code fly off of it.
Unfortunately, that's the end of my turn because that's 3 net actions.
Okay, then it's going to zap at you twice. Zap and zap as it's shooting out little bubble blasts at you.
I failed both of those.
Okay, then that's 3 and then 5 virtual damage, which means nosebleeds, yay. Drain damage.
And because I'm not wearing a bodyweight suit, I just take all that straight. So it's 8 total?
Yep.
32. Then it comes back around to me, I guess. And we'll sword again.
No.
I'm all attack and no defense today.
Oh!
Oh shit.
It hides behind the pearl and you hit it instead. And it just clangs off.
Well, we'll try again. These guys, I swear, these imps are always so much more annoying than like the Krakens or the Samurai. Because they should be so easy to take out, and they never are.
Slippery little buggers.
Yeah, so I use sword again. That's a 14.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, it's like pointing and laughing at you as it's starting to activate the pearl, but you catch it right off guard.
That's the exact same thing I rolled last time.
The
Like, same
imp
order and
explodes into code and dissipates.
I will quickly grab the pearl.
That is a control check. Node that control. The pearl rejects you.
I guess I will have to wait for my turn to come back around and try again.
Yep. It is now your turn.
Oh my god. Should I
pearl.
just go 2
The
more
pearl
times? Or, I don't know if
rejects
something bad's
you.
gonna happen.
The pearl rejects you.
Slightly better.
The pearl accepts you. as it now glows bright, and you can see the cameras in this area, yourself on camera, wave high, and inside of the penguin enclosures, and you also have a little toggle in the side that says alarms on, alarms off. They're currently off, and you're also able to put it onto safety mode, which will disable the alarms until it's turned off safety mode.
I will disable the safety alarms. And is there anything that stands out on the cameras? Because I don't. It sounded like it was already stuff that I could have seen if I just walked around.
It's mostly stuff you could see. I've already seen. It's just areas around the penguin facility. You see people carrying and feeding on feeding penguins, not feeding on penguins. That's a different place. This one's delicious.
I will
Water
then
bait
use
person.
my last action for this go around to do Pathfinder, because I don't know if there's anything left here.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh. You're under the virtual ocean. There isn't good reception here.
Okay. Should I go again, or do you need to summon?
It is now your turn again.
It's 10.
There is one more floor, and you detect that there is a file repository there.
Can I do things with everything on every level with a virus that I write at the top, or do I have to do something with a control node permanently? Do I have to write the virus on that level?
You write the virus at the bottom. It doesn't matter where anything else is. Basically,
Okay.
The idea is that you are messing with the root directory, which then cascades forthwith.
Okay, then I will move up in the architecture.
There is a giant vat of like light bulbs that is the file registry.
An 8.
Oh, you just copy over the files. This is
Oh,
this
okay.
is an awesome automatic
That's
process.
right. It's an ID which I can do later.
'Cause let's see here. So you get 4 pieces of research data on penguins and sea life, as well as let's see here. You've also found 2 files that are like worker emails and stuff. Some of it might be juicy blackmail, might be valuable, who knows. And did you find something juicy? Yes, you did. You found a file that has the shipping dates and information for the next like week, and this includes stuff for a couple of the more secret projects that are they're just referred to as code names in the document, but it looks like with this file you're able to figure out where to get your drone to go, because it has like routing information for drones.
Okay. Then I want to write a program to
Yes.
use the cameras in the penguin enclosure, and I want to have them like aimed on one penguin, and never leave sight of that penguin. Like, just the camera just focuses on that penguin. Whatever it does, it follows that penguin and nothing else.
Okay.
I just basically want to play mind games with one penguin. And then I guess I'll roll for that, and then I'll roll for cloak.
You're also going to be playing mind games with the people that like check on these cameras.
14 on the program.
Yep, you spend about 3 actions doing this, and you write your virus, and it completes, and you check up on the camera feeds as you're leaving, and see that yes, indeed, they are all following one penguin, and one penguin only. Even like the back cameras, whenever they'll like look around normally, but the second that camera enters like eyesight, it goes over and it watches it from that angle.
Then I'll res eraser and roll a cloak.
Alrighty. Alright, you clean up your tracks.
And I will make my way back to Surge.
Who is still having a happy conversation with Aurora.
I will wipe the blood off of my face and kind of smirk and just point to the security cams and then to the penguin, like showing Surge.
I guess I'll go ahead and roll to see if I... Do I need to roll perception and notice what Helvy's done?
Yes. You're pretty sure these cameras were not all focused on one penguin at one point. Because you look at all the different cameras, even the ones like on your side that aren't normally pointed at the animals, are pointed at a penguin.
I crack a smirk at that.
You look like you've had a rough ride.
It was only slightly bad. I've had worse than this in Arasaka Black Sites.
Don't... I'm actually gonna regale Helvy like, oh yeah, you didn't... We forgot to tell you what was in the bottom of that black site.
I will grab the bottle of the best potato juice and pour shots for everybody, and then Serge can tell me what was in the bottom.
Yeah, no, the cyborg zombie project.
Cyborg zombie
Like-
project.
Like Cromvolk?
No. These are like people who were like crammed with cybernetics and like beefed up on like steroids and stuff, and they were just rampaging through the bottom of the black site.
Did you get any data on that?
Hell no, we torched the site. There were hundreds of them just trying to burst through and overrun us.
Do you have any evidence? That would make a good story.
I think Sergeant Mines has some video footage of it.
I would have loved to see if we could have gotten data on that, but I looked at the readout from the paint editor later, and I had several broken bones and numerous lacerations. Couldn't feel any of it, but it was definitely not good for me to be down there any longer.
Someone bursts in the front and sees you three and goes, "Oh, if you could come in, we're about to do the charity drawing. We need people to come back into the main restaurant area, please. Thank you. Hello?
Do we
Yes.
need to sign up for the drawing?
Oh no, the ticket granted you entry. You're all probably already on the list."
Now I'm slightly disappointed that I ran on that and didn't figure out a way to rig the lottery.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Well, we should definitely go back and join in this lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Are we suggesting that we don't do that? Are we suggesting we do that? I'm lost.
We should do that.
Okay, I didn't know if this was like our cue to go somewhere deeper in the facility, or just like we actually
Shoot
go
him in the
back to
chest
party.
and run away.
No, we're just gonna follow the person out.
Well,
Sounds like less fun.
if she's not if they're making us come out, then yeah, I guess. Otherwise, I was going to wait for her to agree with her and wait for her to walk away so that we can go back the other direction.
See, that's what I got. That's what I thought she was saying.
Oh no, she's like she's like haughtily staring at you, like waiting for you to move.
I will
Oh, good. Yeah.
grudgingly go back out to the party.
I do have an image to keep, so yeah.
Yeah, she's like hovering over you and is like, "You, sir, hello, let's go."
I take one last shot, then get up.
Can't really blow our cover yet. Got a long night ahead of us.
Good. And so you're walked out in the front, and all four of you, please roll a luck check as indulge me in this madness.
What is that, a D10 plus our luck?
No, just roll me a d10.
I failed.
Okay. Does this go off our normal luck or our current luck?
Yes.
So 1d10 period or 1d10 plus luck?
Just 1d10.
We're trying to roll under our luck, I think.
Yes.
I failed.
Under my luck, I got a luck of 5.
I failed by 1.
So, they reveal like 10 different numbers, and out of nowhere they say Aurora Rossetti, and they come out and they hand you a giant like fake stuffed penguin that like you can hold under one arm, and also like a fancy bottle of liqueur. Ocean mist. Taste the ocean. Lick the ocean.
Is it actual alcohol?
Oh, it's like 20%. This is ripping.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is going on into my carry-all. I look at Surge. I think it's Surge. Yeah. This thing isn't bugged, is it?
The doll or the booze?
The doll? I don't think I can check on my own.
You never know.
I'm
There might.
a very suspicious person.
Wait, did Wei Chen ever roll me luck?
Oh,
No.
you never said that I'm in the backstage area, so I don't know.
Oh, you weren't in the backstage area, but you were in the restaurant waiting for them, I thought.
Okay. Yeah. Because I don't know if I made it back yet. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, you're
Okay.
enjoying a nice drink at the bar, but unfortunately they don't pull your number.
Yeah.
But you do see your comrades again.
Okay, yeah. I wonder if my car is gonna be back at the aquarium by the time.
Is there a program of events for the night?
Well, they're about wrapping it up. They say that there's an open bar for the bar will be open for a couple hours, and that's all for like the festivities of the night.
Alright, so I'm going to join back to the group and I'm going to tell them, alright, you guys got what you want to get? Like, from the facility.
Hi, you're back. You with these people?
She's in
Oh,
on it.
we're tourists. What? Wait, did you just pull a random person in on what? Wait, what?
I'm Aurora.
She
Oh,
look.
hey,
She
Aurora.
she had me figured out the instant she saw my mug.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've done stories on him.
Apparently, Vincent McNaughton's been publishing my name around the papers.
Oh, all right.
You
Well-
want to keep a low profile. You might not want to be hanging around with these mugs.
Yeah. All right. I was thinking about you know, you guys want to go to some nice restaurant tonight? On my treat. I'll call a limo and we can go there.
Yeah, we should do that. We're totally leaving town tonight because we have nothing else important to be doing here. There's just here for this party and that was it. So let's go to a
No.
restaurant.
We're just there for dinner. You know, you want to
Yeah.
go? Yeah.
Okay, why not?
And then we'll
Can
go back to Night City because we're not here to do anything.
no, we're saying is like we'll get a limo and go there so that Mirage has more time to work on the car so that you know yeah, it's basically diverting but also giving a group some respite.
Oh, we got it. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna roll perception to notice if my car is still in the lot.
Oh, I'm going to make sure that the second you guys set foot outside, the limo is right there, so we don't have time for it.
Uh,
Before we walk out, I do want to find that security guard and tip him.
Okay.
For being a bad security guard.
The bad security guard, because you know what might happen. We might meet him again, and he might just look the other way if I slide him a little bit of tip money.
I think he might just look the other way because he doesn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
look, he's sitting there dressed like a penguin, acting like a fool. He's probably absolutely done with this day.
I think eventually we got to come back though. So I want a friend that I can try to use later.
Well, we don't know if he'll be on guard duty when we sneak
I
in.
mean,
But,
Yeah, go ahead and give him the money, and hopefully, like, if we run across him, we won't have to shoot him.
That's the point. He may never come. We may never see him again, but he has good memories.
It's always like that security guard in Snoop Dogg.
Oh god.
Like, just throws off the uniform and leaves.
Out. Okay.
I'll give him what it would be a suitable pretend tip, I guess. If he was just a regular person, regular.
Like 10 eddies, 20 eddies, 50 eddies,
I'll give him
1,000
10 for now.
eddies.
I'll give him 10, and you know I want him to remember me fondly, because nobody else probably tipped him.
Yeah, jerks. Not tipping. Alright. Then
It may be completely far-fetched, but who knows if this could come back to be a benefit.
you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
However, we have come to the end of our time.
I will open my phone number because maybe he has like information and stories for me too.
As I drag the four of you out. So, Elvie, you wrote down the data I gave you, right? Is it all in a neat sheet? A sheet neat?
Well, I tried to write it down. I got 4 researcher data, I
Uh-huh.
spelled research
On
for
penguins.
penguins wrong, so. But for research data on penguins, 2 worker
Excellent.
emails plus next week's shipping data.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll ID on all that? Or
That's
just to
something you
find
can
out the
roll
value
on ID. You can ID it later.
Okay.
We can do that next session. Let's see here. I'm gonna give you guys 40 IP. It's IP in this game, right?
Yee.
Okay.
Or is it Wicked XP?
Mmm.
Speaking of which,
Or are they plot points?
Oh, we have a problem.
Do we?
If we try to do our raid, we do not have a fun Monterey Bay Aquarium shirt for the media. We only have 4 of them. we need a piece of merch for the media in case we do this.
I mean, they've got a giant gaudy stuffed penguin.
Okay, you have to bring the penguin on the raid.
no,
Why do I have to bring the penguin?
no,
in
just
it?
We all bought stuff like, I have a shirt that says I Heart Monterey Bay Aquarium. We all bought like hats and shirts to do the raid in.
Okay, I can bring it, but just make sure that it doesn't have any like bugs in it, so that they know we break in.
there's another thing. We could just literally drive there and buy it tomorrow morning, since we're probably gonna be doing this at night.
Yeah. You criminals. So does everyone have that on their sheet? 40 new IP? Ippy Skippy?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Lovely. Then
Immediately burn it to buy demo.
Oh god. He's purchasing the demo skill. Oh god. It's happening.
Yep, I now have 3 in demo, so I'm not
Game's
going.
ruined.
I won't blow myself up.
3 in demo and 11 pounds of plastic explosives.
Demo
18.
man?
Oh, you have. Oh yeah, you haven't told us about that. Or you don't even know about that. Only Wei Chin and
You don't know.
That's Metacorn.
I don't know. I feel like using that particular explosive that by them is gonna bite us back in the ass in some way.
Oh no, I feel like
I
using
don't know.
any explosive on the government site would bite you in the long run. It's only terrorism.
Well, you know.
No big deal. Does anyone have anything to promote?
Tuesdays, Wicked Ones. We face the
Ah,
wrath
yeah.
of Brabaldar.
The Wrath of Brabaldar. Wicked One.
And with the death of his evil orcish necromancer Dixon between legs.
Oh god, why did you have to make me remember that?
I could not forget him. He was the first victim of the bell.
Go away.
The Bell of Doom. But yes, no, with the death of his sorcerer, Brabbaldar's very mad at us right now.
Rightfully so, in my opinion.
Hey guys, it's Billy.
After all, you are clearly just stealing loot that Brabaldar could be using for his own purposes. Ergo, you must die.
Totally.
And speaking of Wicked Ones, on Wednesday, sometimes Thursday, but sometimes Wednesday, Wicked Beggars, where I am living armor of Ahuna.
I'm Neba, the Cobalt Tinker, who loves to do science experiments.
Also, no hard feelings about taking your person. It's just like I saw an excuse to use the power struggle mechanic, and I was like, I'm gonna try for a power struggle. Like, this
No,
sounds like
there is
someone
no-
that I would want.
There is no hard feelings because that was my idea as well. Is let's see.
Good.
let's
Don't
see
murder
what-
me.
what the-
Please don't murder me.
this-
I have
Oh, I'm
so
still
much
gonna
to
try
live
to murder-
for.
I'm still going to try to murder you. I mean,
Shit.
I am a kobold that wants to do science experiments, and you are a living armor. I am going to weld something on you one day.
Oh god. I'm gonna wake up with like a giant metal codpiece or something. It's like I gave you a ramming horn so that you could charge into battle efficiently.
No, it's going to be something far more destructive.
Oh god. And so join us next Sunday at 5 p.m. PST for Cyberpunk Red, and also on the 21st, which is coming up this Saturday, we are going to be making characters for Traveler, and then we are going to the next week be playing a one-shot with those characters. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're probably going to die horribly because from what I understand, Daniel and Dice is a very lethal GM. So we are fucked! Peace!